Hey, welcome to World Code Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The Philippine congressional hearing was proceeding as usual until Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. dropped a bombshell. He announced a vision for the Philippine Navy, not 4 but 8 modern frigates. Instantly, the room shifted from routine to electric. This was more than a budget request. It was a bold declaration of intent. For a nation facing maritime disputes in the South China Sea, doubling its primary surface combatants signaled a new era. The news spread rapidly, igniting excitement among defense analysts and the public. Lawmakers, used to debates over shortages, now faced a vision of a navy capable of projecting power and maintaining a credible presence. The announcement was a jolt, proof that the country's leadership was ready to move beyond a small defensive posture. Online forums buzzed. Was this the turning point for the armed forces modernization? For years, progress had been slow, hampered by budget constraints. Now, the top defense official was setting a goal that once seemed out of reach. The Philippines was aiming for a fleet with real teeth, ready for the challenges of the 21st century. Secretary Teodoro's statement wasn't just about numbers, it was about a credible deterrent. The plan: 2 existing Jose Rizal-class frigates, 2 new HDF 3100 frigates from South Korea, and 4 more vessels, possibly from Japan. This would transform the Navy's ability to patrol its vast coastline and respond to threats. With only 2 frigates now, the Navy is stretched thin. 8 would be a game changer. The acquisition strategy is multi-pronged: proven ships, new builds, and potential government-to-government deals. This shift marks the end of an era focused on internal threats. Now, external defense and maritime sovereignty are the priorities. An 8-frigate fleet isn't just hardware, it's a new strategic posture. The message: the Philippines is investing in real regional security. It's a declaration of readiness to defend its waters. The modernization program is no longer just a plan, it's a commitment. To grasp the impact of this announcement, consider the current Navy. The 2 Jose Rizal-class frigates are modern, multi-mission ships, but only 2. The rest of the fleet is a mix of aging patrol vessels and Cold War-era corvettes, lacking advanced sensors and missiles. The challenge isn't just numbers, it's about maintaining and operating complex warships. Expanding to 8 frigates means massive investments in training, logistics, and infrastructure. The 2 new corvettes from South Korea will add vital anti-submarine and surface warfare capabilities. But adding 4 more ships accelerates the transformation and the challenges. The Navy must build an ecosystem to support a modern fleet. This is more than buying ships. It's about creating a force ready for the future. The 8-frigate goal is both exciting and daunting, a leap into a new era. After Teodoro's announcement, all eyes turned to Japan and its Abukuma-Class destroyer escorts. These ships, nearing retirement in Japan, could soon find new life in the Philippines. Talks are in early stages, but the potential transfer is a landmark moment. For the Philippines, it's a quick, cost-effective way to boost naval strength. For Japan, it's a gesture of support for a key partner facing similar regional challenges. The Abukuma-Class, while older, would be a significant upgrade. Light frigates focused on anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare. Japan's new policy on defense equipment transfers makes this possible. The deal would require complex negotiations, technical assessments, and agreements on refurbishment and systems. More than a transaction, it's a symbol of deepening strategic partnership in the Indo-Pacific. Defense analysts quickly clarified the announcement's realities. Max Montero, a respected analyst, noted that only 4 ships are confirmed. The other 4 are a long-term goal. Funding would likely come from the revised AFP modernization program's Rehorizon 3 phase. Acquiring surplus ships like the Abukuma-Class involves costs for refurbishment, training, and new systems. The process is meticulous. Ships would need extensive refits, including new combat management systems compatible with the rest of the fleet. The real challenge isn't just getting the hulls, it's transforming them into fully operational warships. This requires significant investment, technical expertise, and long-term commitment. Montero's insights ground the excitement in reality. The 8-frigate goal is ambitious, but the path is complex and demanding. Success will depend on careful planning and sustained political will. Retired Vice Admiral Jose Ma Ambrosio Espina offered a dose of realism. Talks with Japan are preliminary, exploratory, not negotiations. Many such talks never lead to a deal. Espina emphasized the value of a warm transfer, ships still in service, making integration easier. The Abukuma-Class fits this, but challenges remain. An 8-frigate fleet would be a dream, but the gap between announcement and reality is vast. Espina's message: be hopeful but prepare for a long, complex process. Excitement is warranted, but patience is essential. Acquiring surplus warships means sensitive technology is removed first. The Abukuma-Class would arrive as platforms needing new electronic hearts, combat management systems, radars, and sonars. This refit is both a challenge and an opportunity. The Philippine Navy must select and integrate modern systems, ideally compatible with existing frigates. Standardization simplifies training and maintenance, a force multiplier. Refitting would likely happen at local shipyards, building domestic expertise. The process is complex, requiring skilled labor and careful management. It's a long-term, multi-billion peso commitment. Success would mean 4 frigates tailored to Philippine needs. The transformation empty hulls become fully Filipino warships. The Abukuma-Class was built for anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare during the Cold War. Smaller than the Jose Rizal-class, they're still potent, with ASW rockets, anti-ship missiles, and rapid-fire guns. Even with some systems removed, they'd fill a critical gap in the Philippine fleet's anti-submarine capabilities. Their presence would complicate adversaries' submarine operations in Philippine waters. In the West Philippine Sea, these ships would establish a constant, credible patrol. This sustained presence deters harassment and protects Filipino interests. The new frigates would free up advanced ships for high-readiness missions. The result: strategic depth and flexibility for the Navy. The Abukuma-Class isn't just about numbers. It's about enabling a smarter, stronger strategy. As the dust settles, the ambition is clear: an 8-frigate Navy. Talks with Japan are underway, and funding is planned under Horizon 3. The current plan includes 2 Jose Rizal-class frigates and 2 new corvettes from South Korea. But many details remain uncertain. No signed deal, unknown ship conditions, and unclear costs. The timeline for delivery and integration is speculative. Still, the announcement has injected optimism and pride into national security discussions. An 8-frigate fleet would shift the regional balance and strengthen the Philippines' hand. The challenge is sustaining momentum through a complex procurement process. The opportunity is immense, but so are the hurdles: financial, technical, and political. The dream is on the horizon, but the journey will be long. The nation watches, hopeful and realistic about the voyage ahead.